This is Virtuoso lesson 136 with Bernard Kitchens, and it is August 27, 2015. And we're going to begin in Book 5, Lesson 2, and Song 10. Before we do that, let's run through the scales again. One octave. Oh, let's try again. Good. Next one. Good. All right. All right, let's go back to Violet. And let's do 2 octaves.
Not 3/4.
3/4. Threes and fours.
That's it.
Good, let's try it again. Nice. And again.
Maybe on a
Triple. I'm not sure what you did on that last one. I don't know if it was right or wrong. Let's go ahead and go on to the chords. Good. Let's go left hand. And let's do a thumb, on violet. And a second finger on red violet. And so remember, it's a little funky. You've got 2 black notes, violet, blue, violet. And remember, in the gap, it's right, right for white notes. Only 2 black notes. Nope, nope, nope. There's no blue.
Oops.
Violet and blue violet. Yep, that's it. And move your 5th finger. That's it. Couple more. Nope. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. There you go. Cool. Let's go right hand. Let's go right hand.
Say it again?
Let's go right hand. Put your thumb on violet. And 2nd finger on blue violet. And give this one a try. Yep. Looks good. Just keep moving up those white notes. Nice. Let's try another one now. Let's go to thumb on red violet and 2nd finger on violet. Yep, and readjust your fingers from there. So where's your 5th finger going to be? There you go. Okay. All right. Jump down an octave and do that. Stop right there. So play your 1 and 2 fingers. All right, on the exact same chord, an octave higher, play your 3 and 5 fingers. So stretch your 3rd finger out. So you're going to play red and red, violet, and violet with your 3rd and 5th fingers. Go back and play the same chord with your 1 and 2 fingers, an octave below. And just keep going back and forth. Alright, stop for a second. Now, go back to the 1 and 2. And, okay, what I want you to do is play your scale up and then reach out and grab that top note that you were just playing with that 3 and 5 on the red, violet, and violet. So go back to normal. There you go. Yep. And now reach, jump out, take those same 2 fingers, and go. And can you go back to where you were? Yeah. 3-5, right where you were. Can you get back to that one? So it's 3-5 on red and red violet. So you went from, go back again, the very beginning. And before you jump, notice where your 3-5 fingers land. Go again. And then 2-5. Yep, you got it on the black side. And then 3-5 right there. So they're on red and red violet, right? Okay, now you're just jumping to red violet and go back to the red violet and then come back down with your 2-5. Move your fifth finger over. Fifth finger over. Yep, there you go. And keep going back down. And up just like that again. Jump with the 3-5, same fingers. Hit it. And back with the 3-5. Hit it. And then come on back down. Moving that. Yep. And keep doing that. You had it. That was it. Fifth finger. Stop there, keep your hand there. So essentially what you're going to be doing in this song is that movement. You're in more or less a set hand position where you're at right now, and every few notes you're going to have to jump to that 3-5 on the red violet violet. So if you're looking at measure 1, you see after the first 3 notes you're jumping out of position to that 3-5 on violet red violet, and then you got to go back to your original hand position. Okay? That is the challenge of this song. It's simply a physiological challenge. Can you jump and get back? That's all there is to it. So let's try it out. Don't worry about the count. Let's just play it through right now. One and four. 1 and 4. 1 and 4. 1 and 4 on white notes. Yep, try it again. Let's just do those first 4 notes. First 5 notes, whatever. Go again.
Should be.
Just start again. Start playing. Jump. Jump. 3-5. Go right back to where you were on 1 and 4. And do it again. Now, here's a question. If you can memorize that, go ahead and just look at your hands and play that measure multiple times. And then try to pick up speed and keep doing it. Nice, good enough. All right, let's go ahead and start playing again from the beginning. So you're going to have basically the same thing with slightly different variations of it as you're going through. Go for it. Nothing's changed. Back to that 1 and 4. And you're right there. 2 and 5 are already there. And back to that 2 and 5. Now back to your 1 and 4. Good. And there's the 3 5. Back to the red and red violet. 3 5 3 5 on red and red violet. There you go. Keep going. Jump. Stop right there. Go back to that 3 5. Go back to that 3 5. Jump up. Now on this one, you're staying in that hand position just to the end of this line. And then pull your thumb in. And right back to that 1 and 2. Now, the next measure starts with those same 2 notes, but you're back to using 2 and 5 on those 2 notes. There you go. Stop right there again, and stop. There, go back to that 3 5. And there's that 1 and 4 again, right there. Just pull your thumb in to the orange. And now we're going to do what we did yesterday, where you're putting your third finger over top of your thumb to red. It's like a scale move over and get you back to your original hand position with that 3 5. There you go. And there's the 2 5. 2 5. Pull your 5th finger in. Jump. Jump back to your 2 5. There's your 3 5. And finally your 1 and 2, which you hadn't played before. Nice. Let's do it again. So basically it's just those few little extra things, but mostly you're doing the same thing many times. Jump into 3 5, same fingers, just moving down. There you go. There this time. And back. Stay. Cross over. And you're there. You're already there. You're already where you need to be. Yep. 3 5. And back. And there's 3 5 again. Nice. Let's do it one more time, but this time count it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You can go slow, whatever speed works for you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jump.
Shoot.
Almost. It's a little syncopated on that one.
So it's one, and 2, 3, 4,
Nice.
3, and 4, and 3, and 3, and
You're there.
3.
Nice.
And 4, and
Yeah.
shoot.
Almost.
3.
I stay that time. Try that measure again. You jumped down when actually that was. Try that measure again. Second measure, last line.
3. There it is. Okay. 3 and 4. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yep.
And
Try that. All right. Try that next to last measure again. Almost had it.
should start here, right? So I can. Wait, 'cause this is where it goes.
Actually, just start the last line again. Do the whole last line because it is the most complex.
3.
Not. Don't jump there.
I did it again. I did it again. Okay.
So start again on 13.
3. Go back, right? Oh no. 4 and
There you go. That was awesome. That was actually really, really good work. It's one of the fastest I've seen somebody really put it together. At this point, it would just be smoothing it out if we stayed with it. But everything you're doing mechanically looks really good. Counting was good, all of it. So let's go on to song 11. And so with that, let's go back to the blue-violet scale. Start with 1 octave and do it a couple times because again, the blue-violet is one of the most challenging scales to do multiple octaves. So let's start with just one octave for a couple times. So it's 3/4 in the middle. 3/4 in the middle on the blacks. So you got 2 blacks, right? 3 blacks all together. Threes and fours, threes and fours, threes and fours in the middle. Keep doing it. Three fours. All right, so if you're doing 2 octaves, okay, so here's the thing. So stop at the octaves. You're playing the same finger on the octave, which is 3. And it's then you just have to realize where the middle is, and you're always doing the 3/4 in the middle. Yes? Nope. You got it? Just next finger in each hand. You got I see what you did. You went over with the 4th finger. Go again. It's all right. This one's a hard one to see. 3s. Thumb in the right hand. There you go. 3s and 4s. 3s and 4s. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3s. Yep. Yep. Okay. That's awesome. I appreciate the enthusiasm regardless. All right, that's good. Let's leave it there. That's really great. I mean, the very fact that you give it an attempt that, and you will be doing that soon. It's coming together. That's awesome. All right, let's do right hand on blue violet, thumb, second finger on blue. So you've got these 3 black notes, blue, violet, blue, and violet. And then, so get your 3rd finger up on violet. There you go. And then, where's your 5th finger going to be? And then it's right in the gap. So get all your fingers set. Right in the gap. So there's only 1 note in that gap. And then where's that 5th finger going to be? There you go. Tricky to see. Yep. Yep. Stop. Leave your hand there for a second. See if you can do that with your eyes closed. Where's that 5th finger? It's at the octave. Uh-huh. Yeah. Nice. All right, let's go to left hand. Put your thumb on blue violet and second finger on violet. And again, right notes in the gap. Nice. All right. Hang on just a second. Let me just see if there's. No, that's cool. Okay. So it's all left hand. I'm just thinking. Actually, I do want you to do one other thing. Go up to put your thumb on violet before we get started on the song. Thumb up on violet, second finger on red violet, and try that hand position. Good. Go back to the other one. Now, switch back to your thumb on blue violet, second finger on violet, and see how quickly you can jump back into that one. Nope, nope. Yes. Stop. Go back up to the violet, red violet with thumb and second finger. Violet on your thumb. Jump up to violet, up to violet. Yep. And now try that one again. Thumb in the blue, thumb on blue. Uh-huh, that's it. All right, good. Go back to thumb on blue violet and second finger on violet and try that one again. Wait. Where's your third finger? What note is your third finger on? It's on blue?
Yes.
Okay, try it again. I just wasn't hearing it right then. Okay. Hey, wait. Your third. Wait. What's your third finger playing right there?
Oh, it's yellow orange.
Okay.
It's like that.
Yep. That's it. See, I can't always see what your third finger doing because it's being blocked by your second finger and thumb. Go for it. You got it. That's it. Good. Back up to the violet, red, violet. Just go ahead and jump. And start into that one. All right, back to the blue violet and violet. Back to red violet and violet. Jump back. And back to the other one. All right, stop right there. Let's play the song now. That is the hand position you're starting, and basically the song goes between those two hand positions. Outside, and there's one extra caveat, but we'll get to that when we come. Actually, no, let's do it right now. Let's do one more. thumb on red, second finger on red orange, and let's do this one down. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Go back up to the blue, violet, violet with your thumb and second finger. And let's start the song in that hand position. So song 11. So you're already there, you just got to move your thumb. Just moving that fifth finger. There you go. Stop right there. Same note, but just switch it now to a 1 and 3 fingers. And then back to your original hand position. And then put your thumb there on red. It's already there, but then swing your second finger around to the red orange to get to a new hand position. And you can use those fingers or not. Or you can just use the fingers that would naturally come in that hand position. It's up to you. So don't even pay attention to those fingers if you don't want to. You're just going up scale steps in that hand position. Uh-huh. And whatever the next fingers are. There you go. Good. Jump up and put your thumb on violet. Second finger on red, violet. That's your hand position. Now just start your notes from there. Going back to your original hand position. Uh-huh. There you go. Move your thumb. Good. Jump back up to the higher hand position with thumb on violet. And then you can start playing that next line. There's your thumb and second. Uh-huh. And then jump down to your original. There you go. 1 and 3 would be next. Uh-huh. Stay in that hand position. And just reach out with that 3 and 5 down to the red and red violet. Yep, back where you were. That was nice.
No.
Nope. Too high. Blue violets on top. There you go. Last line. Uh-huh. And reach out to grab that 3-5. Uh-huh. And go ahead and switch to a 2-5 there.
So no. What? Oh, I guess.
And you're just moving your 5th finger. And that's the reason you did that one little switch, so you could extend down when you needed to. Nice. Let's do the whole thing again. And let's go ahead and count it. Actually, no, let's not yet. Let's play it one more time without counting. Switch right there. Same note, but switch to 1 and 3.
So it's.
Yep. And go ahead and switch it to your 2nd finger right there. Good. Nice. Now stop right there. You're on 1 and 3 on blue and blue-violet, right?
Yes.
The next note is the exact same notes, just an octave higher. So you can just jump up. There you go. That's one way to look at it. Good. Jump up an octave. I mean up to the violet. That's what I meant.
There, right?
Yep. 1 and 3.
There.
There you go. Back to that one. And jump. Nice. Still there. Same place. Reach out and grab it.
3 5s.
Yep. And back up. Right where you were. And then switch to that 2-5. And then 1 and 3 is next. Because your 3rd finger's next in line on the blue-violet. Put your 3rd finger right next to your 4th finger. There you go. Yeah. And you just move your thumb up to blue. Going back down. Just move your thumb. That's all it is. Cool. Try that last line again, just so you're more fluid with that. Make sure your thumb's up. There you go. Nice. All right. Let's try it again. And so this one is going to get more challenging with counting. So We're going to try something different on this. Being that the time signature is 8/8. So that's 8 beats per measure. So the 8th note is getting the beat. So literally you're counting all the way to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means that you're subdividing the count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Something we've never done. But it's just based on everything that you do know from, you know that an 8th note splits in half to 2 16th notes, right?
Yes.
So it's just saying instead of having it 4/4 time, where you'd be counting this from a 16th note perspective of 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, because that would still yield 16 total counts, right?
Yes.
You're just saying, well, instead of looking at it that way, we're going to say there's 8 beats that we're just going to subdivide in half, so it's 8 times 2. So either way, you're still having 16 counting words. You're just looking at it as an 8/2 count, or if it was in 4/4, it would be a 4/4 count. Do you see what I'm saying?
I think I do.
Okay, well, let's think about it. This is really important, so it's fine to take time on it. So again, if you were in 4/4 time, that's 4 beats per measure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we go down to the 16th note level, you'd be dividing each quarter note into 4 sections, 1 E and a, right? For a total of 16 counting words. Right? Because it's 1 E and a, that's 4, and then 2 E and a is 4, 3 E and a is 4, 4 E and a is 4. That's 4 times 4 is 16, right?
Correct.
In this case, we have an 8/8 time signature, which says we have 8 beats per measure, but we still split an 8th note in half to a 16th note. So essentially, it's 8 beats split in half for 2 counts each. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. It's 8 times 2 is 16. So no matter how you do it, it's 16 counting words. You see that?
Yeah.
So you just have never used this 8/8 time signature before. But it's still based on the same principles of everything you've ever done. But part of what you're doing with these songs is pushing the envelope further with time signature options. Because in this case, it makes a lot more sense to count it from an 8/8 perspective because it really is just syncopated to make it make sense, and there literally are 8 beats in the measure. So, that being said, you just got to keep up with where you're going, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I think let's just see the first measure and get that down. Once I think you get that one, the rest of them will easily come into shape. Okay?
Okay, so go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So notice that outside of that first beat, almost everything coming after it is coming in on an and.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Oh, jeez.
And then 8 and for the last one. Because that's an 8th note, so it has to be 8 and. But your 2 5 fingers. Yeah, so let's try it again. That was great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And 8. And 8 and.
Oh, wait, because that's an 8. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Try again.
1,
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and 8.
Okay.
So that's a quick hit. So you had a quick hit at the beginning with that 16th, and you're bookending it at the end of the measure with another quick hit.
1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait.
And 8. So you just got to jump on that in quick succession. And 8.
Wait, so the and 8 is the...
And 8, and. Because that last note holds for 8 and. It's a note.
Oh, and 8.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Watch your count though. I was playing fast.
Oh, shoot.
Just
1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
and 8. It's just a quick hit. And 8 and. Just play those last two notes and count them. And 8 and.
So it goes and 8 and.
Yeah. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Right. But the real trick is if you really want it to be proper and sound the way it's supposed to and give the effect, then you can't delay on those last two notes because it's that quick hit that actually makes it pop out. Nope.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7.
That was nice. That was it. Keep doing that. That's the idea. Keep doing it. Very nice. A couple more times. Nope. And. 1
and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That was good. That was good. Again.
1 and 2.
Nope.
1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And a couple more times.
No. Okay. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's supposed to come in on the end of 7.
Right. Part of it's just getting used to such a long count.
1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 1. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shoot.
That's all right. It's
1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
good.
Oh shoot! Then I got fingers changed.
Yeah, so that's what. Let's try this next one and slow it down. So here's the thing. The reason why you're switching to 1 and 3 on that second chord of the blue violet combination is since you're repeating the same note, it allows you to reduce the amount of things you're having to think about. Because you already played the note once with your 3 and 5 fingers. You're playing the same notes, you're just switching fingers and allowing yourself to then just focus on the rhythm. That's the idea. So let's try that second measure, slow it down a little bit, and see if you can get it. And so go ahead and finish and 7 and 8 and, because that's a quarter note. So 7 and 8 and 4 counts. Uh-huh. Good. And hit it again. And same note. And 7 and 8 and.
Wait, so
because it's
that's a quarter note, so it's gonna get a lot more counts. So
it's 4 counts. 7 and 8 and is 4 counts, right? Does that make sense, right?
7. Okay, so
7 and 8 and.
Come in on 6 and.
The and of 6, yes. And 7 and 8 and. And one thing to keep in mind, in case it throws you, you know, the saying the word 7 can throw people off because it's 2 syllables, right? Where everything else you've been saying, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever you've been counting is all single syllables. So sometimes when you say the word 7, it feels like you're saying 2 counting words when you're not. So one way to, you know how you can abbreviate words like 7? It's like, you can almost say it like it's a single syllable. Like 7. It's just you're shortchanging it, how we do words sometimes where we shortchange the syllables. Anyway, try that measure again.
2, 3, 4, 6.
And 8. And. Good. Keep counting loud. Be strong on your count. Try it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8.
Good. Now let's go to measure 3. And let's start the measure 1 and 4 again, right? And just realize when you get to the end of the measure, you're still playing that thumb on that red note, right? It's a matter of whether you're playing the red orange with your 4th finger or the red orange with your 2nd finger, right?
Right.
And that's your switch. And that is on 8 and, so you get a chance to pause for a second to extend your hand down to grab that 3 and 5 that's coming next. Let's try it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8 and. Keep going. 8 and. Start at 8 and. 8 and. 8 and keep going. 1 and 2 and 3.
Quarter note, so it gets 2.
4 count. And 2 and 3. And then you're coming in on and with that 2 and 5 fingers.
So it's 1 and 2 and
3.
So I'm just changing it.
Because it's 3, you got to hold that tie.
So it's 1 and 2
and 3 and 4 and. Yeah, and then you're just finishing out. So it's just 3 consecutive notes, and you just count to the end of the measure. Try that measure again. 1 and 2. Start back with your 3 and 5.
1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah, and it would just count out. Let's leave it there. That was really good work. We'll revisit this tomorrow and see if we can actually get the counting down. It's very challenging, but it's a great way to advance your skill set on that. So we'll leave it at that today. Lesson 136 with Bernard Kitchens on August 27, 2015. And make sure I got that stopped here.